And can you share with us one thing you think that is critical to your success? This is another question from Boar. So can you share with us one thing you think that is critical to your success, i.e. you won't be as successful as you are right now without this thing? I think a couple. I mean, I think optimism is really important. Like, I think I wake up every day believing that that day will be better than the day before. And that's true regardless of if the day before was the best day ever or the worst day ever. It doesn't matter. I think entrepreneurs and I think freelancers are entrepreneurs. So I think that, we are optimists because you're trying to change the world, you're trying to improve things, whether it's copy or conversions, you're trying to, help things to grow. You're like a gardener, right? You're watering plants and trees, but these plants and trees are businesses or offers or things like that. You're trying to help them grow. So viewing yourself, well, looking at things with an optimistic lens is important. Believing in yourself, right? And that you can do almost anything. I mean, it sounds really silly, but like, what I mean is like early on, we talked about this before, people will be like really early on, I was freelancing and people will be like, can you build websites? And like, yeah, for sure. It'll be like $2,000 or whatever. And they'd be like, okay. I'm like, all right, awesome. And then I was like, how to build a website. And like, I taught myself WordPress and built a website. So it wasn't like, well, I don't know how to build a website. What if the website's not good enough? What if it sucks? It was like, I saw the website they had currently and it's like their website now is awful. They made it like using GoDaddy's like drag and click editor. I'm like, I bet I can find a better one, or I bet I can find someone for $1,000, pay them to write it or to create it and keep $1,000. I'm now the project manager, right? SEO, like, guess what? SEO is really not that complicated, right? It's like, go find a guy doing SEO, start doing that stuff. That's what I did. I had like clients, like attorneys ranked #1 in their city. I ranked #1 for crowdfunding, campaign manager, like crowdfunding, campaign help, all this stuff. Like I ranked for all these keywords when I was doing SEO. In a way I kind of missed it because it was honestly, it was super easy. And this was like SEO is a super competitive thing already. I just like basically followed free information I found online. I even bought a product on it and I was like ranking people. Affiliate marketing for my supplement company was like, oh, affiliate marketing, this big deal, right? First year, did $1 million in revenue, lost $200,000. Second year, finally jumped into affiliate marketing and, grossed $23 million and netted a couple $1 million. Wasn't that hard. So the attitude is always like, oh, I've never done this before, right? Like, so what? And it's the same thing with copy too. Oh, like a client, wants me to write for them, but they're in this niche and I've never written for it before. So, all right, great. Who cares? Go find stuff that's already working in that niche, apply RMVC to it, model off of it and write it, And I mean, the other thing too is like 95% of people out there are doing a shitty job at everything they do. You got me. This is my rant answer, but it's a good answer, right? And it's true. 95% of people out there are doing a shitty job at whatever it is they're doing. Copywriters, people who are building businesses, funnel builders, designers, everything, all across the board, salespeople, follow-up, customer service. They're phoning it in, they're clocking it in, they're being lazy, sometimes they're self-sabotaging, they have mindset issues, whatever it is, they're not actually good at what they do. So like your bar is not like, I'm pretty new, these people have all been doing it for a long time, so that means it'll take me forever to catch up. It's like, I'm pretty new, these people are doing it for a long time, and because of that, they've gotten fat, happy, complacent, or they're just sort of barely hanging on, but they're not good. So if I focus on being the best and really deliver and value and find a way, I can leapfrog them super fast. That was always my mentality. I was like, I'm not trying to go to here, I'm trying to go to here. And it was easy, right? Customer service, like, as in with your clients, like openly communicating, proactively communicating with them, right? Like getting things on time, showing up on time, doing your research before a call, not assuming stuff. Like I see at the highest levels all the time. I see people who get paid 25. I know someone recently who basically got paid like $50,000 for like to do some copy. They literally have had one thing left to do to collect on the $50,000. And it's been like 6 months and they just like basically never did it and never collected half of the payment. And so and this thing is like, it's like writing 4 emails or some shit like that. It's not 4 emails, but it's like an upsell or something really simple that they could collect like $25,000. They haven't even done it. So even though they're like a good copywriter, the client will never work with them again. You come in and you actually deliver on time, client's very likely to work with you again. So yeah, just like optimism, not being afraid of opportunities, like believing that you can do it, believing in yourself. And then, yeah, being a professional. And like, those are the things that, it really is all the little stuff that seems so simple and yet that goes a tremendously far away.